Have you ever noticed how the world is becoming, well, deliciously unnecessary? Yeah, I'm serious. Take cooking, for example. That almost sacred act where humans once poured their creativity and passion has now been delegated to a machine with a Wi-Fi connection and surgical precision. It's a real shame, isn't it? These kitchen robots can now whip up incredibly complex dishes without a single mistake. And the human chef, well, they've become a nostalgic spectator of their own talent, just watching as progress replaces them. But hey, don't feel too bad about it. After all, you kind of asked for this. Remember saying, I just want more convenience. I want things to be faster. I want a robot that does everything for me. Well, congratulations. Now it does. And let's be honest, it does it better. There are no complaints, no delays, and definitely no mistakes. No soul either. But who really cares about that anymore, right? Meanwhile, the world's top chefs are out there, scrambling to compete with a toaster that reads real-time data and adjusts the seasoning based on the humidity in the air. It's the new duel of the century, the human touch versus the silicon touch. And frankly, silicon is winning. Remember when family recipes were precious heirlooms, passed down through generations in a stained, handwritten notebook? Now, they're just updated through a software download. Grandma wrote them in a book. The robot saves them on a server in the cloud. And you're just sitting there, watching dinner being made while you scroll through your feed, waiting for that food-ready notification like it's just another TikTok video popping up. But hey, don't worry. There's still one thing a robot can't do. Feel that deep, swelling pride of creating something beautiful with its own hands. But let's be real for a second. When was the last time you actually did that? Because, let's face it, we've become so lazy we can barely be bothered to peel a banana. And that's exactly how technology sneaks in. Silent, efficient, and completely irresistible. First, it helps you. Then, it replaces you. Today, it's cooking your dinner. Tomorrow, it's deciding the entire menu for the week. And the day after that, it might just be telling you what to eat based on your real-time dopamine levels. Amazing, isn't it? The future isn't just serving the meal, it's serving the rules. Humanity has become the guest who arrived late to its own party. Now, this isn't me being dramatic. This is just evolution, with a delicious touch of irony. You know what's truly funny? These robots have no ego, no hunger, no vanity. But they are perfect at everything they do. And here we are, humans, spending our entire lives trying to be perfect and failing spectacularly most of the time. Maybe that's why we created machines in the first place. To finally see someone, or something, succeed where we always seem to fall short. There's something almost poetic about it, though. A robot cooking with millimetric precision is the perfect image of our age. Efficiency over emotion, calculation over chaos, cold logic over warm flavor. And that really makes me wonder, is the perfect dinner truly the one without any mistakes? Or is it the one with the messy, imperfect, human touch of someone who still enjoys the feeling of being alive? The robot will never add just a pinch more salt based on pure instinct. It won't taste the sauce and think to itself, something's missing here. Maybe a little more love. It will just execute its program, flawlessly and soullessly. But hey, you can still pretend you're in control. You get to choose the cooking mode in the app. Pressing those buttons gives you a nice little illusion of power, doesn't it? Deep down, isn't that what we all want? To feel like we're in control if and when that control is just a well-designed user interface. You might still think you're the chef, but the entire menu was written in code long before you even felt hungry. And the best part, The robot doesn't judge you. It doesn't ask if you're eating too much because you're feeling sad. It doesn't care. It just does its job. Cold, precise, and completely obedient. Exactly the way you wanted the world to be. Maybe the future of cooking isn't really about cooking at all. Maybe it's about not having to try, not having to think, and ultimately, not having to feel. Because who needs messy emotions when you've got perfect efficiency, right? And so, we continue down this path, becoming more practical and a little less human with every step. Served by technology, and, in a way, devoured by it at the same time. So yes, it really is a shame. It's a shame that while robots are learning how to cook, we're forgetting how to truly taste life. But don't you worry, the future is delicious, flawless, soulless, and completely automated. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this little slice of existential dread, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel for more. See you next time.